fresh fish, green papaya, coconuts, and shrimp. We're making papaya curry with shrimp and fried fish with white rice. Welcome to my channel, Caribbean Ducks. All right, that's it, guys. We're gonna let that drain out some of that milk out of there. So this is our green papaya, guys. This could be eaten several ways. We could wait until it ripens and hope that the animals don't get it and we can enjoy this beautiful papaya. Or it could be eaten green in curries and stews and salads. But today, I don't know if this is gonna bring back memories for you guys. Remember, for some of you, when you were out in the country in Guyana or Trinidad or Suriname or anywhere in the Caribbean where you cook fresh papaya with coconut milk and it's cooked on a chulha or a fireside, get all that flavor, and you cook your curry with fresh coconut. So I'm gonna be cutting this open and I'm gonna milk it and we're gonna use it for this recipe. And I got some fresh tilapia from the pond today. So relaxing to catch these fish, but also fresh and delicious and nutritious. We know what's inside the fish. We know that I fed them, I grow them myself. It's gonna be wonderful, so just keep watching, guys. You'll see how we do it. So this is it, guys. Our freshly peeled dried coconut ready to be taken to the kitchen so we can milk this, grate it and milk it. But first I'm gonna give the chicken a little treat. I'm gonna cut a few more coconuts, and because the chickens and the ducks love this coconuts, it's actually healthy for them as well. And here the wife is preparing the fish. We cleaned it and cut the mouth part out, and we're gonna wash it with some lime. So we soften up the lime real good, and then we cut it, and we're gonna wash our fish with it and the shrimp as well. So here we want to make sure that we wash the inside of the fish very well and get that lime in there. Also, the lime gives it a nice flavor as well. And we're gonna prepare it for the seasoning. So now this is our basic marinade here. Some fresh Caribbean duck all-purpose green seasoning, homemade, and some black pepper, ground ginger powder, and a little bit of kosher salt. And that's it for the marinade. Simple and easy. And we're gonna rinse out our shrimp as well and use some lime juice in that as well. Now that our fish has been totally washed clean, we're gonna pat it dry with some tissue paper and set it to the side and get ready to score these fish. And this actually helped to make this fish nice and crispy and get all the seasoning deep down into the fish. So you guys gotta try this one. Score your fish and you're gonna see fish gets even crispier and tastes even better because it absorbs all that green seasoning as well. So I always keep a batch of freshly made green seasoning in my refrigerator so I can use it at any time. I have many more videos with my green seasoning. Here we're going in with our salt, our black pepper, and some ground ginger powder. This actually brings out all the flavor in the fish. You gotta give it a try, guys. It's absolutely good. So now that our fish has been completely seasoned, we're gonna let that marinade for about an hour. We're gonna set that to the side in the refrigerator, and we're gonna come back to that in a few. So now this is our papaya that I just picked from the yard. We're gonna cut it open and get ready to peel it. Just cut it in quarts and then cut that into small manageable pieces. And there are several ways that we can do this. We can also use a peeler, like a potato peeler we can use. Get the skin off really easy. Or we can cut it like how we would peel a mango, a green mango. We'll get the skin off. Just be careful not to cut yourself. So now that we got it all peeled up and ready, now it's time to cut it up in little pieces. So what you want to do is make sure to get it in nice small pieces so it cooks very easily. Now papaya cooks similar to a squash, but it has a nice little sweetish flavor to it. So we just want to get it nice and into small pieces. And I'm gonna help out by cutting it the way that I know how to cut. I'm not gonna cut it the way that the wife cuts it. That's too dangerous for me. So now we're going in with our coconuts here. Gonna crack the coconuts open and make sure to save the liquids from inside of it, because that's so nutritious and healthy for you. So I'm gonna use that in my smoothie later on. For this recipe, we're going in with 2 coconuts that we're gonna grate and milk. So now I strain my coconut juice and save that for a later use. And this is the way we traditionally grate our coconuts, guys. If you guys remember from back home in the Caribbean or in the islands, this is the way we do it. And I'm gonna do it the same way. So that's it, folks. It's all grated. And we're going in with 1.5 cups of water. And we're just gonna massage that in there, give it a good squeeze to get that milk out of it. And we're gonna set it aside and let it rest for a few minutes and come back to it and strain it off. So here it is, guys. Now we're gonna go chop our seasoning: scallions, onion, garlic, celery, thyme, and some curry powder, jeera, black pepper, mixed masala, cumin. And we're just gonna cut everything up here real nice and set it to the side. Now for our curry paste, we're just gonna mix all the dry ingredients, the curry powder, the masala, and the cumin together. And we add a little bit of water to make our curry paste. Just a pinch of water. And we're gonna mix that in well to make sure that there's no clumps in there. A little bit more water. Now we're gonna heat a couple of teaspoons of oil in our kahari or a pot and get ready to fry our shrimp, which only takes just a few minutes. And now we're gonna prepare the rest of our ingredients here by grating our garlics. And we're going in with about maybe 8 cloves of garlic here. And I want to encourage you guys once again, use as much garlic as possible. Garlic is your friend, and it makes your curry taste wonderful as well. That's the amount of garlic that we have here, along with our onions and pepper and scallion and celery. And our shrimp is ready to be removed. It's all fried up. We're just gonna remove it and set it to the side. Now we're ready with our curry paste, and we're just gonna add that into the hot oil and fry that up. This time you can add just a little bit of water to get the remaining curry out of the bowl, and just keep stirring that until the curry is all fried. And as soon as it starts separating from the oil, that's when we're ready. So you want to continuously stir that to make sure that it's not burning on the bottom. You want to fry your curry to get all the rawness out of the curry and to awaken all those aromas and flavors. Now we're getting ready to go in with the rest of the green freshly cut ingredients here. And we're just gonna mix it all together and let it cook down just for a little while it's steaming. Now we're ready for our chopped green papaya. Just put it right in there. Give it a good toss. Mix that curry well. Make sure everything is coated. And we season with a little bit of salt. Cover it down for a few minutes. And now we get our coconut milk ready. Give it a couple of squeeze. And we're gonna strain it right over our curry. Couldn't get any fresher than this. So we squeeze the remainder, make sure that we get all of that goodness out of it. Now we give it a good toss, mix it in well. This is what we're looking like here. Gonna cover it down and let it simmer for a few minutes. And we're gonna work on our fish. Now we're gonna lightly flour our fish that's been seasoned for about an hour. We give it enough time for that seasoning to penetrate and get deep down into that fish. And now we fry. So we want to give it about 3.5 minutes on each side and make sure that our fish gets nice and golden brown and crispy crunchy. Back to our curry. We're gonna give it a nice stir and check on that. Cover it down on low heat. Flip our fish. Make sure that it's well cooked. We're ready to remove at this time. Put it on some paper towel, let it drain off all the excess oil. And that's how we make our nice crispy fried tilapia. We're gonna continue with the rest of the fish and then come back to our curry in a second. Fish is all done, and you can see right here how crispy and crunchy it is. Our curry is cooking well here, and it's about to finish soon. So we just want to make sure that everything is being cooked well and it's getting nice and tender here. Guys, if you ever cook with coconut milk, you know coconut milk makes everything taste so good, so better. And we're all nice and tender and ready. Now we're going in with our shrimp. Add our shrimp back into the curry mix. Mix it all in. And we're just gonna add a few more chopped scallions right on the top. And while that's going, we're gonna cook our rice. Our curry's almost done, so we're gonna cut the heat off right now and let it simmer in the residual heat. It's all done. Now we're ready to plate. This is it, folks, our finished product. Freshly cooked green papaya curry with shrimp and fried tilapia, nice and crunchy. Hope you guys like this recipe. Please give us a thumbs up, a like, please drop a comment in the box. Let us know if you like this recipe. Thank you. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe. So guys, you seen the wife cooked, and now it's time to enjoy this nice and savory meal here that's done the traditional way. It's full of flavor and it's gonna be awesome, I'm betting. And some nice hot pepper here to go along, our fried crispy fish, well seasoned. So it's time to dig in. Wow, so creamy. The richness of the coconut milk and the shrimp in here. I'm gonna take a bite of the pepper in a little bit, but I want to taste the fish first. Our nice crispy fish here, freshly caught from the backyard. Guys, you gotta have appreciation for the richness and the freshness that's coming right out of the yard. Thank you, wife. Awesome curry. Haven't had this in ages, since when I was a little kid. You just brought back all this memory to me. I give you 2 thumbs up. Hope you guys like this video. Please give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to see more original recipe here from Guyana. We're gonna be cooking just like this, fresh